Yes, guys, what is up? Hope everybody is keeping well. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if we're lagging or not. Hopefully, we're not. It looks a bit like we are. So apologies if we are. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've 27 minutes to go until the deadline. 2 game weeks to go. I need to get a new laptop sorted for next season. Anyway, I'm just not making the purchase right now. So close to the end of the season. I haven't even made my teams yet, or I can't even talk. I haven't even made my moves yet, my transfers yet. If you are watching, please do give the stream a like. Let us know where you're watching from in the world. I'm just trying to see if we are live or if you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me at least. But yeah, we've Ryan in the chat, Taylor, Greg, and Kieran. Hope we're keeping well, lads. Let's get straight into it. Right, so this is what my team is looking like as of now. Raya, Konsa, Munoz, Vardiol, MBEUMO, De Bruyne, Rodgers, Salah, Vissa, Isak, and Mateta up front. I just want to see if you can even hear me yet. Let's see if you can even. Yeah, right. There's no picture on screen as of now, but at least you can hear me anyway. Right, Taylor, if you had to pick one just for this week out of Vardy or Beta, who would it be? Vardy, but just keep in mind that he's probably going to get a yellow card if he does get his goal, and he's 1 off 200. Give the stream a like if you haven't done so already. We've 33 in the chat at the moment. Ryan O'Mara, LFG, good man, Ryan. Hope we're keeping well. Greg, is Bowen worth a hit? -4 to get rid of Savinho and start ahead of Sarr, or bench better, or better to play Sarr without a hit and bench Savinho. Cheers, mate. Aye, Greg. I'd probably just avoid taking the hit, to be honest with this later on in the season. If you're chasing, go for the hit. If not, maybe you have to go for it anyway. Marmouch and Saliba out for Watkins and Hudson in for -4. Don't have the funds for Watkins, otherwise go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Last game of the season for Bournemouth is pretty nice also. A free hit left. Any idea, Kevin? Target Everton, Brentford, Villa, Chelsea, and Man City this week then also. Should I play my free hit this week or save till the final game week? Keep up the good work. Fresh fade, CJ. Appreciate that. Man, love that. Good stuff. The barber will be happy. Jack, should I play a free hit or save till the final game? You keep up the good work. All depends what your team is now. If you have a decent team for this week, maybe save it for the last game week of the season. If you don't have double Brentford, if you don't have... I wouldn't even bother probably free hitting if you're looking for Everton players. Anyway, right, I just need to keep an eye on the time then as well, because I haven't even made my moves. For now, I've got a MBEUMO captain there, as you can see. Probably looking towards Watkins, I think it's going to be, if I do bring him in, which I am going to anyway. So I better probably make that transfer now so I can kind of relax before the deadline. Sound all good, Ryan. Appreciate that. Need to sort this for next season, don't worry. As I said, if you are joining right now, it's too late in the season for me to buy a new laptop to make that commitment. As you might realise, FPL isn't my job. So I need to save up a bit of money before getting a new laptop. But that'll be sorted in pre-season. I need to get used to a new laptop also. Currently working off a Mac and a ThinkPad here then as well. Anyway, hey, I've Ryan goals. Who to start between Saliba, Byrne and Murillo? Probably Murillo, you know. Nottingham Forest have to get a result. Raul, hey bro, what's up? Start Raya plus Burn or Areola plus Saliba. Probably Areola plus Saliba. Have a feeling we'll get a Burn header goal. He was unlucky, to be fair, against Chelsea. He had a few chances. All right, maybe you're saying that. Maybe Raya plus Burn. Arsenal have been pretty poor played from set pieces, and not compared like they were last season. Right, earlier on the season, not last season. Right, I'm gonna try make a move now, to be honest with you. I'm going to make my moves just before I forget, because I still have to get back to a lot of people in the Patreon group also. This is the beauty of a half an hour. Sorry, this is the beauty first off of working until 5:30 and then only streaming for half an hour before the deadline. Right, let's get my team up here. Let's get it done. Chat is else. What are you saying? When I'm doing this, if you haven't subscribed already, please go down and click subscribe on the channel if you haven't done so. And please give the stream a like also. We're currently on, what are we on? Let's have a look. We're currently on 60 people watching. If we can get close to 20 likes in the next couple of minutes. Michael O'Connor, I will get back to your chat also. Just let me sort out my own team first, and I will get back to you then, man. Right, let's see who we looking at on the bench. Do I play Bradley instead of... Maybe not. Or do I keep Raya in gold against Newcastle? Arsenal needs something. Newcastle needs something. Areola at home to Forest. Probably put Areola in. Right, I'm going to make my move first here. Bring Boner Vardy for a -4 hit. Probably not either for a -4, as I said. If Vardy does get his goal, his 200 goal, no doubt about it, his top's coming off. So keep that in mind if you are bringing in Vardy for a hit. And you probably want 2 returns to better to come out on a positive note. Right, what am I doing here? We're bringing in Ollie Watkins. Let's get him into the team here then. 9 million, just about. 0.5 left. That's all right, but geez, I didn't think he was up to 9. So that's fine. I can afford Watkins in the team. Who am I going to bench in midfield then? Probably playing Rodgers, probably playing MBEUMO. More, of course, playing MBEUMO. Sorry, De Bruyne. Sarr is probably going to make me bench. So right, let's make these transfers. Mateta out, Watkins in for free. Then I just have to decide on captaincy then also. I'm going to have to refresh the screen also so you can see. Do I play Bradley over one of Consa, Munoz, or Verdial? Probably not. Do I play Areola over Raya? Let's see. And that's another thing I need to decide on before the deadline. Right, let's get back to the chat here because we're flying now. Right, Michael, let's get you up on stream also. What are you saying? Sort out the Discord then as well. Right, here we go. Double City defense or start Consa. Probably do the double City defense, Try and get Consa in there too if you can. Right, Michael, let's get you up here. Watkins in for Wood or for Isak, forcing the push for a win. Isak has a better fixture next week, so I go for that. Where's your team, Michael? Let's see. Where is the team, Michael? So let's get back to Michael once you send that in. Mo, hey man, who's better out of Enciso or Neto? Neither, to be honest, which I wouldn't be going for either. Cheap one around that. Maybe Kevin Shade this weekend if you want to go for that. Here we go. Actually, here's Michael's team. Any thoughts on this? That was the 8th of May. No, not there. Grand. Right, not there. That's right. Send it in, Michael, if you can. We will get back to you because you're one of the members. Hi, Niall. Who to bench out of Eze and Isak? Thinking of Marmouche out for Watkins. Definitely do that. Start Isak. Surely you can start Eze. If I was benching one, I'd bench Isak. Or sorry, yeah, probably would bench Isak. Yeah. Hi, mate. Is it worth -4 Watkins for Isak and Vardy from Arteta? I'm third, 5 points behind and 14 points above. The only thing is, Sammy, I know I'm lagging. Yeah, apologies on that. And the sound is okay, though. Hopefully you can still hear me. And the only thing about Vardy, this is going to be his last game this week. So if you are thinking about bringing in Vardy, he's not going to play next week. So make sure you have some cover on your bench if you are going for Vardy. Right then, let's get straight back into the Patreon then. This worth locking on and rolling through transfer. One Emery or Villa attacker, ideally. If you can't get the Watkins, leave it. Orlando, I'm 80% captain and Isak. Both team need a result. I think Isak will step up. True. That's why I'm probably playing Areola over Raya. -4 to get Watkins for who? Let's see. And any changes there? Raya, Saliba, Vardiol, Munoz, and MBEUMO, De Bruyne, Eze, Salah, Marmouche, Vissa, Watkins, Marmouche. I need money. What's left for Marmouche? Right, let's keep this going. Start KDB or Rodgers. KDB, surely you can start the two. It's captain and Vardy were the shout. As I said, Vardy isn't, or is going to take the top off anyway if he does score. So keep that in mind. No, it's sure. Look at if you want to go for it. If you are chasing, could get 2 in his last game, but 500 goals. 18th of May, I think he made his professional debut. So 500, or not 500 goals, sorry, 500 appearances, 200 goals. So I'm going there if he does get it. Right then, send team in the Telegram to keep. Let's get back to you. So, right, can do what ease at the Watkins straight swap. Pep Dermy not worth doing rather than Watkins in. No, I prefer Watkins. Pep should get the win. Right, Sakib, I think that is you with the S I got back to there. Only way to do is get rid of KDB and Haaland to Salah and Watkins for -4. Wouldn't do that. Keep the City boys. 1 free transfer, 3.4 in the bank. Still have bench boost to use. FPL. Would you bench boost that team? Maybe not. Marmouche to Watkins there. Watkins in for Marmouche. Right, the Patreon is flying. Good to go. Just send on Discord, Michael. Let's do. Still have triple captain point to use. No next week if you can. Brendan Coffey, no bother at all. Haaland for Watkins. No. Keep Watkins this week. I'm assuming you're on about selling Haaland. I wouldn't sell Haaland this week. What do you plan to do this week? Right, let me refresh this because you can't see what I've done yet. Or maybe I brought Watkins in anyway. I still need to decide on the captaincy. Hopefully none of my mini league rivals are watching this now. If you saw my Instagram, I'm in a few mini leagues that are worth a couple of grand. And I know someone on TikTok commented that I was talking crap. It's not. So I need to make sure I get a good return in those. Right, let's get back to the chat here then too. Still have triple captain, save it for the Arsenal game next week. Good to go. Thanks, FPL. Yeah, all good there. Sound. Right, let's keep this going. Michael, let's get back to you. We're jumping between Discord, Telegram, and chat at the moment, so we're multitasking to the max. Need to make sure of my own team sorted. Right, Michael, where are we? General, is it? No, it's not in general. Team reviews. Here we go. Right, so Areola, Verdiol, Munoz, Consa, De Bruyne, and MBEUMO captain. Salah, Rogers, Vissa, Watkins, and Isak. Good to go there. Just on the captaincy then. All good. Toss up on the captaincy. Triple captain, Watkins will use it next week. I probably would use it next week. Arsenal surely get a couple of goals against Southampton. Of course, I used it on MBEUMO last week, and I saw him getting the assist in the first half. I was kind of licking my lips at that, and then he couldn't get anything else, which was not great as well. But anyway, right then, let's keep this going. 15 minutes to go until the deadline. How are we looking here? Right, William in the chat then also, can you look at mine above as well? 3.41 million in the bank. All good, Michael. Yeah, you're good to go. Raya, Kiwior, Bardiol, Munoz, Rogers, and MBEUMO, Eza, Salah, Wissa, Isak. Watkins in. Watkins in for Mateta. You look at mine, Watkins in. I've also still triple captain this week or next week, I'd say, for TC. All right, good stuff. And side note, Verdi's 4-1 to be shown a card. Shorty word 10 Ryan. That's not a bad shout at all for a tenner. Are we still chatting here? Hopefully you can still hear me at least. Yeah, you can, right, Sam? Captain Rogers. Nothing wrong with Captain and Rogers for differential if you do want to go differential. If you are chasing, Rogers will play the 90 anyway, so that should be fine. Best triple captain this week. I think it'd probably be Watkins this week if I was going for it. And any ideas? 1 free transfer, 2.9 in the bank. Watkins in. It's in. Same for everyone. Out. Cool. Right. Mateta, Isak, and Marmouche. Who comes out for Watkins? Marmouche. I'll be taken out there. Triple captain Watkins will use it next week. Probably use it next week then also. Is it lagging very much for everyone? No, it should be all right there. Cool. 2 weeks to go. Great effort this year, William. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to William as well in the chat. He's a member on the channel also. Made the drive from Wexford to Dublin to Galway to go to the meetup last week, which is absolutely an outrageous effort. I wanted to buy him a pint, and he wasn't bringing obviously because he was driving. But we'll surely get you a pint at some stage next season, William, as well. Great to see that as well, and great to actually finally meet you in person too. Flux, my mids attackers are KDB, Salah, and MBEUMO, Rogers, Wissa, Wood, and Isak. I want to get Isak in, but for Wood or Isak, probably Wood. Isak is a better fixture next week. There's a chance Isak can return well as well against Arsenal this weekend. So I'd do that. Who do I bench out of these? 5k, so I don't know on the risk of taking Isak out. If you're 5k Flux, I'd probably keep Isak in with his ownership. If he gets a couple of returns against Arsenal, which he easily could, I wouldn't be doing that. So, great rank though, fair play. What are you saying? I want to get Isak in, but for Wood or Isak, and do a bench out of these players. So probably Wood to Watkins, and then who would you have to bench then? You can surely play them all anyhow, so let us know if you can fit those in. Surely you can. Niall Murphy, appreciate that. 249. Who to take out for Watkins? Isak to Ollie. If you have Marmouche and Mateta, take them out first. If you can only afford Isak to Watkins, go for that, Niall. Appreciate the 249, man. Great to see that. Michael O'Connor, yeah, all good to go. Just got back in the Discord as well, Michael. Let me know if you haven't seen that. Niall, who are you, captain? Love the content every week. Keep it up, James. Appreciate that, James. I'm on Watkins. Is it coming up on screen? The team here. I have it on screen at least, so hopefully you can see that. Isak out if you can't afford. Right then, can't afford your Watkins swap. Anything to do instead? Isaac out. So I can't get Watkins unless it's -4. Isaac to Watkins. Rodgers in for. Oh, who would you start? Rodgers over Cunha or Ndai? Probably Ndai. I'll go with that. Keep Haaland this week. If you have Haaland, you have to keep him. I know he's got the cup final, but surely he plays in De Bruyne's last game of the season, or last game for a home game for City anyway. Surely De Bruyne starts the last game too. But I'd keep Haaland, yeah. Mateta, Isaac, Marmoush, who to come out for Watkins, -4 for Sarr out. Don't take the -4 for Sarr. Just bench him. No need to take him out at all. Palmer captain KT. If you want to go Palmer captain, nothing wrong with that. Also, I do think United might be strong enough tonight, anyhow. But they were strong-ish against West Ham last week, and we all saw what that happened. Chasing 10 points. Watkins in. Right then, is that everyone? Jamie Lawler, prob best move considering the fact Newcastle have Everton at home next week. Palace are out. Yeah, I agree. Right, sound. Jamie, all good there. Leaving start 11 is with Watkins, captain Haaland, Watkins for the captaincy there. 11 minutes to go until the deadline. If you haven't liked the stream, please head on down there. Give the stream a like, and if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, go down there, click subscribe on the channel. It'll be very much appreciated. We've only 2 weeks to go for the rest of the season. And as I said, I know we're lagging now. It'll be all sorted next season. I really do appreciate you still tuning in. I'm sure it is annoying just looking at the side of my head frozen, but that's going to be sorted during the pre-season. New laptop is on the way. Just couldn't make the investment at the moment. Just going to have to wait till the season's over and sort out a bit of cash money dollar. Right, bench one. Vista, Rodgers, Eze, KDB, Isaac. Bench one of those. Between Isaac and Eze, probably, maybe. It's very tough. Surely you can start them all. Surely you can bench somebody else in midfield one touch. Surely. Sarah Murphy this week. I'll start Murphy. I'm just making sure I've benched Areola, or if I benched Raya. Let's refresh this. So I've Raya in goals for now. Sarah first on the bench. Constant, Munoz, Vardiol, and Mbeumo, De Bruyne, Rodgers, Salah. Triple Villa in tonight's game as well. So badly need Spurs to be thinking about that cup final. I won't be able to enter the stream tonight. Please send me the squad to put to chase him. Didn't think it's a good idea to start Areola. I'm starting Areola, yeah. Sarah Murphy, yeah, go with Murphy there. Of course, there. Shout out tonight as well for that 249. Appreciate that, man. Won't be able. Can you please send me what squad to put to chase him? Areola and Watkins in. Right, let's keep this going. Would you do Mateta to Beto? If you can't afford Watkins, Beto's not a bad shout for a 1 week punt. As I said, Verdi's our 1 week punt. Nope, your screen is static as well. Yeah, not great. Not great, Abbas, I know, but we'll you can still hear me at least. With 50 in the chat, it looks like, have we? Yeah, at least you can still hear me anyway. No, can't fit them all in, mate. That's all the attack mid. So it'll be KDB, Salah, Mbeumo, Eze, Rodgers, Isaac, Vista, and Watkins. Need to bench one. KDB, Salah, and Mbeumo, Eze, Rodgers, Watkins, Vista, Isaac. It's between Eze and Isaac for the bench. I probably would bench. It makes sense to bench Eze, but after the cup final. But I can see Isaac getting something as well with Newcastle looking for it. So maybe bench Rod or bench Eze. He's done well for the last couple of weeks. It's just because after the cup final I'll be looking to bench him. But yeah, not ideal, but some rank there, 5k flux. I do hope it turns in a positive variance for you this week with what I'm suggesting. Right then, what else have we? Scott here. Yeah, I'm really not sure. What are your plans at work? Going KDB to Bone and Mateta for Watkins. Yeah, if that's for free. Not for a hit though. Can you afford the one move for Watkins? Right then, 8 minutes to go. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all. I need to sort out my own team then too. I have 3 players from Aston Villa. Same. Right, nothing wrong with 3 players. If I keep the City boys, who do I sell for Watkins? Where's your team, Shen? Where is your team? SM. Right, here he is here. Will have to be Isaac out. It'll have to be Isaac out, Shen. Start Wood. Start Wood. And Munoz. Start 2. Right, bench Rodgers, KDB, Isaac, one of those. Geez, that's tough. You can they 3 of them can easily return this week. KDB's last game for City at the Etihad, last home game, sorry. And then Isaac, you can see him getting something away there. So I know it's away from home, but Newcastle need a result then too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does get something. And Arsenal were very poor last week against an on-the-beach Liverpool side then too. Rodgers, you have to start Rodgers with Aston Villa going for Champions League then also. If I was benching one, maybe Rodgers if you got Watkins already. I know I've got triple Aston Villa there, which isn't ideal, but probably Rodgers out of those two. Isaac and KDB, I can see them returning. Even Rodgers then as well. Toss a coin there, Vance. It's not ideal, but I can see probably all doing well there. Sarah Murphy, one to start Murphy. Who should I bench? Sarah, Mateta. Mateta could be more differential, but not sure if Sarah gets more minutes and play it safe. We'll start Sarah over any of the forwards I have. Maybe not, no. And he's been a troll the last couple of weeks now too. I'm just going to refresh this, make sure it's the full team I've got locked in. We've 6 minutes to go to the deadline also. Second last time this season. Who should I bench? Sarah, Mateta. I'd bench Mateta. Mateta's getting hauled off. He might even start the Wolves game. Considering he's been taken off close to 60 minutes the last couple of weeks. Even he didn't make 60 minutes last week, which is pretty annoying. Just did Watkins, Isaac to Watkins, nice one. Abdullah, what are we saying? So -4. Rodgers, Martinez, -4. Who are you taking out though, Abdullah? Let us know. What's your final teammate? Of course, yeah, I have to send that in. Thank you for the reminder. How are we looking there? 5 minutes to go. Right, keep the questions coming in if you can at all. If you haven't liked the stream, please do go down, give the stream a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go down there, click subscribe on the channel. Right, then send in my team there too. Start Martinez or Henderson. I'm going to be a bit biased. I've got Conte in my team, so maybe go with Martinez. Yeah, I'm a bit biased. Best of luck, my good man. Finish the season strong, Rob. Appreciate that then as well. You've got a sneak peek at the team there, Rob. So you know I'm lining out. Well, how's things? Start Marmouche, Mateta. Get Watkins in for those any if you can. Watkins or MBEUMO, Herman. Very difficult decision. I think it has to be Watkins. Yeah, who should? Yeah, we said that. Martinez or Henderson, both can do well. So pick whoever you want. I'm going with Martinez because I've got an Aston Villa defender already. Could do Isaac to Watkins, constant any defender. Just Isaac to Watkins. Konsa can do well. Right. With Spurs in Europe. Do not get rid of Konsa. That's silly if you do. Dini and Marmouche out from -4 to Watkins and Mikalenko. Nothing wrong with that. Go for it if you want. FPL Isaac to Watkins. Palmer over Watkins for the Army, considering United shipped 4 goals last week through. I can see Spurs struggling tonight then as well. Rodgers team in other chat. Right, 3 minutes ago. Best triple captain for upcoming 2 weeks. Tarek. Maybe an Arsenal lad next week. 3 Villa already. Damn right. Mateta.